New tonight at 6, another milestone legal settlement this week in the opioid crisis. Several drug makers paying millions to two counties in Ohio, among the first to seek damages.
News 3 Steve Wolford is here with more on that. The nation's watching this one, Steve.
Yes, this would have been the first federal opioid trial, but the agreement was reached just before opening statements were set to get underway. The settlement involves 3 opioid distributors and 1 pharmaceutical company, and the plaintiffs, Summit and Cuyahoga counties in northern Ohio.
The settlement in this case is allowing us to be able to move forward rather than perhaps years and years of litigation or, whatever it would take to be able to get to where we are today.
Summit County, Ohio executive Eileen Shapiro announcing a settlement worth more than $250 million with drug distributors McKesson, Cardinal Health, and Amerisource Bergen, as well as opioid manufacturer Teva Pharmaceutical. Cuyahoga County prosecutor Michael O'Malley says the $260 million will be used to pay for some of the human damage caused by opioids.
We are looking at utilizing this money for treatment and getting people into programs and assisting first responders as they deal with this crisis.
Those are the same reasons the state of Nevada, Clark County, and Las Vegas have filed lawsuits against opioid manufacturers, but until now have refused to settle. Nevada Assemblywoman Ellen Spiegel, who represents District 20, says the state needs to stand its ground and not sell its citizens short.
I think we have a lot to do, and we need to be looking out for Nevadans and getting them the care that they need. And if we settle too soon or don't settle for enough, we're not going to be able to have the resource we need to get the help we need for the people who need it.
It's impossible to know when the local and state lawsuits will yield damages from opioid manufacturers or how much it'll be. That's why Spiegel says a lot still needs to happen in Carson City to help Nevadans who are currently dealing with addiction and its collateral damage.
Some of what we need to be doing is focusing more on developing programs to help people wean themselves off of these addictive drugs. We need to get people help. We need to get people a future that is where they're not reliant on medications that are going to kill them.
The settlement in Ohio, by the way, won't change the current trajectory of any of the other 2,500 similar lawsuits that are moving through the courts nationwide, but it might end up being used as kind of a model if or when it's time for settlements to be reached in other cases. I'm Steve Wolford, News 3.
All right, thanks for keeping track of that one for us, Steve.